World Cup 2019 qualifiers. And this is the game between Lebanon and China. We're in Zouk, Mikhail, just on the outskirts of Beirut. And this is a very important game of basketball, especially for Belarus. China know they'll be at the World Cup already. They're playing these games, however, hoping to get better. Lebanon, they need every win they can get. This is the Group E action today, and then the bottom three fixtures there for Monday, September 17th. Well, as the players are introduced to the crowd here, let me go over the situations of both of these teams. Lebanon, well, they won a real classic, didn't they, at the end of the first round? They won against Jordan. They improved to 5-1. So they entered Group E play along with Jordan and New Zealand with 5-1 records, Korea 4-2. However, China really struggled in the first round, playing with different teams and finishing 3-3. So you have to wonder if they're getting a better idea of the type of team that they're going to have when they run out to the World Cup. This Lebanon team seems to have found a comfort level with much of this lineup, and we'll see if they can keep moving on to bigger and better things. But this, make no mistake about it, is a vital game for them in their qualifying. Lebanon's fans being introduced, or players introduced to the fans. Remember, the FIBA Asia Cup was in this very arena 1 year ago, and Lebanon, when they played well and they won games, they really jacked up the crowd, and the crowd was right there with them. It was an intimidating atmosphere, a fun atmosphere to be a part of. And now we are about to see them take on China as they try to get a big win in the qualifying for the World Cup. We're going to have a pause in the commentary for the playing of the national anthems.
وهلا خلينا نسمع نص مليار شخص عم يحضرنا على التي في نشيد الوطن اللبناني. حكام المباراة يفغاني ميخايف من كازاخستان، تاكاكي كايتو من Japan.
Well, the national anthems have been played, and it's always really the one of the great moments of these international games. The patriotism, the fervor that comes along with it, the pride that these players, playing for their country and how they bond with their fans. Because everybody knows the national team has that special connection with the fans. This is the team they want to see as much as possible, and that's what's so special about this new system of competition. So here are the standings now, because New Zealand have won today, and Korea have won. Jordan have lost to Korea, and also Syria have lost. So you can see how things are shaping up. And we're going to get a look at the rosters for both of these teams. And the referees today, Fadi Saba, Yevgeny Mikhaev, and Takaki Kato. Yevgeny on the left there, behind the basketball. Here's Takaki. And Lebanon are being coached, as we'll get into that in just a second. We'll first highlight some of the names. Guo Ailun for China's back in this window, number 6. Keep an eye on him. Hu Jingqiu, also the youngster. We could look at the starting fives and the rosters. So China's starting 5, they'll go with Zhou Ping, Ren Yongfei, Hu Jingqiu, that's the young center I was talking about, Wu Qian, and Yu Dehao. So Guo will be coming off the bench tonight. For Lebanon, Saud, you want to keep an eye on number 5, Atramayok. Number 3, the big man, the naturalized center, Rustam. Number 8, Tabet Stephen. And we'll also get a look at their starting 5. It'll be Ali Haidar, Mayok, Akil, Rodrigue Akil, Saud, and Ahmad Ibrahim. And you know who the coach is, because he's got Lebanon coach written right on his back. And from China, Du Feng, the former national team player, he coached China here actually last year. So he's familiar, and he is back in familiar territory. And Slobodan Subotic is now at the helm of Lebanon. You look at China's campaign, and it's been blowing hot and cold. Started with a big win over Hong Kong back in November, and then won against Korea, and it was like smooth sailing. But then in February, they lost at home to New Zealand before rolling to a big win at Hong Kong. But in the last window, it wasn't good. They lost at home in Shenzhen to Korea, and then they traveled to New Zealand and lost there as well. Hence their 3-3 record. Now remember, in the Asian qualifiers, you need to finish in the top 3 to be certain of your spot, but also the best 4th place team from the 2 groups will also progress. Now if China finishes outside the top 7, then it'll be 7 other teams But if, say, China were to somehow sneak into that top 7 or amongst those teams, then the another place below them would actually go into the tournament. As it is right now, it doesn't look like it. Gosh, careful. I'll tell you, you might hit your head on the rim. So welcome, folks, here to the outskirts of Beirut in Lebanon. Zouk Mikhail, this is the World Cup Asian Qualifier between Lebanon in white, China in red. And China winning that opening tip. And Majak goes up and snares the air ball, but a foul has been called. Your player for Lebanon, you absolutely love this atmosphere. It was Ibrahim who was whistled for the foul, and a shooting foul. So early opportunities at the free throw line here for China. And they go 1 of 2. Now the three-pointer from Ibrahim. Ibrahim drills it. So Zhou Ping started 1 of 2 at the line for China. And Majak goes up for the rebound. Hands it off to Saud, but then loses it. Three-point attempt and rims out, but then Majak doesn't get the rebound, and it falls to the giant Hu. It was Wu who missed the three-pointer from the corner. Oh, got a lot of ball there. Did Akil, but nevertheless, Hu is going to the line. Who, you asked, is that the free throw line? Who? And we've seen some good moments from him the last couple of years. Look at this crowd, this atmosphere. It's just electric already. Three-piece. Akil. Hands it back to Ibrahim. Ibrahim, and then another turnover, offensive foul. This one on Ali Haidar. And kind of pulls over his defender, Zhou Ping. So Haidar picks up the personal. Wu misses with his drive. He hasn't found a shooting touch yet. And that time just perhaps a little bit out of control from Saud. I mean, they want to get down the court quickly and beat China and get some transition opportunities. And boy, Ali Haidar needs to be careful he doesn't pick up another one, pushing off on you there. Zhou Ping, cha-ching! And that takes it up to a 6-3 lead for the visitors. Saud. Over to Ibrahim. He hits the runner. Well, Ibrahim has come out firing tonight, folks. I'll tell you what, he's a talent. He can put the ball in the basket. We've seen it before in these qualifiers. He played 2 games and averaged 14.5 points. But he has come out with a sense of urgency tonight and confidence. Now the block. Great play by Akul. 3-point attempt. Off target that time. And quick response from Wu. So Ibrahim misses the 3. It triggers the break, and Wu and China beat Lebanon down the floor. Majak now. Ball turned over from Rodrigue. Akul, and another fast break converted. Opportunity by Zhou Ping this time. China leading it by 4. So far, all the points have been from Ibrahim from 3-point range. Saud launching a long 3 with a man in his face. And a shot like that is going to get a timeout from the coach pretty quickly here, I would imagine. Now the drive down the lane. And Ren gets his first 2. Nice finish. Subotic not calling a timeout yet. Wide open. And again, another miss for Lebanon. So that was Ali Haidar. You would think they would want to get him going down low. And Majak picks up the foul. Good defense, reading the pass. Not a good pass at all. And then sprinting down the other way, perhaps a little out of control. That was Ibrahim. And good D. Hits the ball out of bounds. Well, quite clearly Lebanon trying to get down the floor quickly to try to beat China for those fast breaks, but nobody was trailing there for the miss. Wu comes out. Pass down low. All batted out with 8 seconds remaining. Go into the game. And the dump. And who goes up? And now it's an 8-point lead for China. So Guo collects his first assist. And now a foul down low called on Zhou Ping. I think they're saying, no, they're saying 2 shots, saying he was shooting in the motion. Well, he definitely had his hand on the back, but I think they're saying he got contact with his swiping motion, perhaps. Anyway, The man that's doing all the scoring right now is at the line, Ibrahim. Points already. Guo, pump fake. Now here's Guo again. Goes off his right foot, misses. Majak has it. Uses the glass, banks it in. Out there, Majak. Majak, look at this. Doesn't even think twice about it. Good D from Ibrahim, but it knocks it straight into the hands of who goes up for an easy one. And good D from behind. Then a foul's called. Big Hans coming in. He's been solid in these qualifiers. So Makin, Kalam Balke called for that foul. And Ibrahim just keeps being the man. Majak has that too, but Ibrahim has 9 points. This is the second. And Han, you can see he's a big fella. He was here at the FIBA Asia Cup last year. He's got the ball. I'm going to put too many threes up. He's going to try to do his damage down low. Hu goes to work on Majak. Oh, nice turn from Hu. Pulling up for the short jump shot, and another miss for Saud. Need his offense. Han misses. Driving in, Eli Shamoun and Majak. Another 2 for him, takes it up to 18-13. Lebanon struggling a little bit offensively here in this first quarter. China perhaps with an opportunity, but see if they can lower the boom. Now they've got it to Han. 3-point attempt, and Hu misses. Hu Ming Chuan, the other Hu, not Hu Jinkyu. Ibrahim to Majak. Oh, beautiful play and the dunk from Ali Haidar. Finally, he gets 2 points. Well, they've got to have him going. I mean, he's one of their most explosive players. Hu from the baseline. Oh, boy. He's off to a flyer. Leading China in scoring. Now he's leading all scorers with 10 points. Saud. Almost traveled. Now passes it back and air ball. Well, the only good news right now for Lebanon is Hu has left the court to take a breather, because he was doing a lot of damage. Good D from Ali Haidar. Majok up ahead. Ibrahim. Oh, what a finish! What a finish from Ibrahim. Lebanon wanted a turnover. Three-point attempt. Saud with the rebound. Well, the coach has let them play and try to figure this out themselves. And sure enough, they're only down 3. They could tie it with a 3. Majok, oh, that's a difficult shot. Good rebound from Haidar, but then offensive rebound denied right at the buzzer. Haidar is saying, I got hit. But that's how it finishes. He had an opportunity. No, he didn't get hit in the head. Come on, Ali. Did a good job to get the rebound. But doesn't put it away.
We are not good. They score everything. Okay, we are three times we have run lucky here because ball going in our against. But listen, when they pass you and big man is coming for the help, you need to go in front of his man, box him out. 3 times this happened.
把握无前，你先来，哎，但还传出来一个，你要再给进去，很好的球，好不好？这种投的太着急了啊！我们第一个先打一个，周鹏上来给出来，周鹏出来，稍微轻松一点。
20-17, China on top at the end of the first quarter. 7-11 inside the arc for them. Just 5 of 10 from Lebanon. Both teams 1 of 5 from deep. Well, some not long looks, but some pensive looks, wondering what they're in store for here in this second quarter, and Lebanon could be able to get a really important win tonight. Yes, they're 5-1, but so were Jordan coming into this game. Now that's changed. Korea winning that game, and Lebanon are also going to have to go up against New Zealand and Korea. Those are going to be tough games for them. So they need as many wins as they can get. And streaking down the court and scoring for China is Hu. A little two-handed jam variety. So not how they wanted to start. They had the momentum. Here's Majok. And help defense from behind forces the turnover. Now Big Han kind of clearing out, called for a foul a long way from the basket. Yep, trying to push off on Ali Haidar a little. Well, yep. And there was definitely contact, but both players. Ibrahim gets it inside to Majok. Majok Back outside to Ibrahim. Haidar drives in, gets rejected by Big Han. And boy, China did not like that one. They did not like that call. Look at this. They thought Big Han was up there. Haidar flies in, and Han got a lot of ball. Hashtag this is my house, he says. Don't come in here with that. Well, maybe that was a tough call on them. But those things even out over the course of the game. Haidar makes 1 of 2. Three-pointers, good. Wu finally drills one from deep. Oh, nice turn, much better from Ali Haidar. And now the ball turns back over into the hands of Saud. And El Shumun misses. Who inside, this time denied. He was the star performer in that first quarter. Defense picking up a little bit for Lebanon. You heard the coach say, listen, they got 20 points. It's far too many. We're not working hard enough. Joe King goes down, but called for a foul from behind. Ali Haidar. Offensive rebound from Rustam, Elias Rustam. And he lost it out of bounds, but they get it back. Akil to Majok. Haidar has to put up a 3 from deep. Shot clock winding down. Now quickly. China bring it up. Yu calling the plays. Number 8 for China, the point guard. And that drive from Wu is no good. And then a foul called on the Chinese. Just a little bit of going for the ball, just a little bit of contact, but the foul was called. It was nice of Wu to bow as he left the court. Polite. Inside to Haidar, and Haidar again. I think that's right where you'd like him to be, but he's not able to finish. Holding is the call. 6 minutes to go in the first half. And China slipped down. Turn it over. Rodrigo Akol passes up, and then China. Ren called for the foul as he chases Ali Haidar. So that was a tackle, I think. Just kind of barged into him. He returns to the lineup, and you worry for China because, I mean, they had a good start. They got up by as many as, is it 9 points, their biggest lead? 8 points was their biggest lead. But here are Lebanon just kind of right back in it, 25-22. Haidar takes a break. He does have 7 points. Coming in for him is Daniel Fars. Called for the hand check in there. Turnover, and here comes Lebanon again. And Lebanon, the Cedars, get the transition basket and cut it back to 1. And it's Rustam who finishes. You just have to play through the contact and make it. And he's going to look back at the ref. He's going to be like, look at this. I got hit, but look, China, we talked about it. They were up 8. Now it's just a 1-point lead for them. So China 2 of 6 from deep. Lebanon just 1 of 8. See Daniel Ferris there. He's still in the game. Rebounding, Lebanon's edging that one 14-13. And Ferris comes out and fouls a long way away from the basket. King has it. Rustam called for the reach. Yep, he got him on the left arm. Go Ping with a jump shot. See if that calms China's nerves just a little bit here. Majok back in the game for Lebanon. Fair stays in the game. Oh, beautiful pass. Shamoun to Majok with a two-handed jam. Well, he did exactly what he was supposed to. His man dropped to help out. He went to the basket. His guard found him. Now, over to the right corner. And missing that was Yu. Takaki saying it's going to be Lebanon ball. Timeout on the floor. Things not going according to plan for the Chinese. They're up by 2 points. So no, there is no timeout. Is there one or is there not one? Moon drives in. He's an interesting player. I like him. Now a nice steal from Ferris. And the foul called on Hu Jingku, number 21. A sloppy play by China. He will go to the line and make the first one. Has a chance to tie it. Fares loving the chance to play in front of an audience like this. A packed house, a loud house, but missing the second. So Lebanon still trailing by that single point. Less than 4 minutes to go here in the first half. Wu dribbling up high, looking for the pass to be made, and traveling. Lee turns it back over. Good minutes from Mako, good minutes from Shamoun. Jad Khalil doing the ball handling now, number 17. And Rustam takes the shot and misses. Foul called on China. Good find by Saud. A wide open Rustam. Ferris fouled again and goes to the line. Gets a lot of rim. Knocks it in. And we're tied. This time he rattles in the second one. Lebanon have taken the lead. Zhou Ping now struggling to inbound the ball, does get it in just in the nick of time. Guo back in the game as well, number 6. Zhou Ping fouled by Rustam. All right, so they've called a technical for the remonstration from Rustam. So by complaining, he's made the situation worse. So Zhou Ping will, I think, first take free throws. Wow, this could be a big trip down the floor. So he's going to get his free throws, and then he's going to get the technical foul, or somebody's going to take the technical, and then China will maintain possession. And this is just a case in point where you've got to keep control of your emotions. And Zhou Ping just made 2 free throws. Now he's going to take another one. So he makes all 3, including the technical free throw, and China will also maintain possession. So potential 6-point trip down the floor. And Rustam will know that he, perhaps needs to keep his emotions in check now. Unfortunately for Lebanon, China did not fully capitalize, and they just were able to take a 2-point lead. Could have gone up by 5, 4 or 5. Ibrahim, nobody boxes out. Faris, and he goes in and scores.
2 points, number 53,
Look at that. Hugh was boxing out Majok, so he didn't have any, he couldn't go for the ball. Zhou Ping, and he gets rejected. Majok hands it off. Khalil gives it to Saud, and Zhou Ping picks up a foul. Well, I don't think we saw the foul there, because it looked like Zhou Ping had a man pushed right into him. It had nothing to do with that, unless there was a foul after, out of the picture, that we didn't see. Well, Faris has been important, hasn't he? Faris, 31 years of age. With Lebanon on top, 33-31. Actually played some college basketball in America, New Mexico. Well, that's the best answer you can give if you're Zhou Ping. Go down and drill a jumper with somebody right in your grill. Minute and a half remaining here in the first half. Three-pointer, another one for Ibrahim. Ibrahim, 16 points. He's back to a game high. answer the three-pointer. Got a little bit of love from the rim from who? Shooters roll, shooters bounce. Another one from Ibrahim. Nope. And now China can hold on to it for the last shot. Will probably be taken by this man right here. Whoa. 6 seconds, 5, and then a foul called. Well, about the only good thing you can say about that is he didn't foul him with 2 seconds left. At least in this case, Lebanon will have a chance to get another basket, but they've put Guo on the line, and well, maybe it's not a bad foul at all. Misses his first. Wow, he missed both. And now Lebanon are going to get the last shot. And it's going to be Khalil. Oh, he doesn't make it. Are they going to count it? They will look at and see if Ferris's tip was before the buzzer. See if it goes. So we have the miss there. See if the scoreboard lights up. Well, we can't see it there. We have to see a different angle. Here, from this angle. So Khalil misses. And I don't think they're going to count it. Well, they're going to look at it. So see the game clock up at the top, and I just don't think they're going to count that. Nope. And that's the right call. Thought the backboard was supposed to light up there with the clock. But anyway, 36 apiece at halftime.
أفضل مسجل من منتخب لبنان نمبر 9 أحمد إبراهيم 14 نقطة. أما أفضل مسجل من منتخب الصين زو بينغ أيضا 14 نقطة.
53% inside the arc for Lebanon, 50 for China. Lebanon out rebounding China. Also have 5 steals, a couple blocks. Gotten a real boost from Ferris coming out. Thought they had another one there right before the break, but it was adjudged to have come too late. So China came out and they built an 8-point lead, and there was no panic at all from Lebanon. Just some words from the coach, especially after that first quarter, to say, hey, listen, guys, we need to pick it up a little bit defensively. We've allowed China to come out, and they have scored far too many points, and that's the reason. And sure enough, the intensity, they picked it up, and Lebanon played a little bit better. Rustam lost his cool a little bit, had the technical called on him, and that could have been a real bad trip down the floor. But as it was, even though China had possession after making the 2 free throws from the foul and then the free throw from the technical foul, they missed a jump shot. So instead of a 6-point swing, it was only 3 points that trip down. You saw the Haidar dunk. Ibrahim has led everybody. He's got 16 points. And that was Rustam there. And Majok also had that thunderous dunk. but we are all even at halftime. Join us for the second half. We'll be right back. Well, 36 apiece here between Lebanon and China in the first game of the second round for both of these teams. China already know they're going to be at the World Cup. They're hosting the event. They're using these games to prepare for that 32-team tournament. And I think there's a lot of doubters right now about how well this team will do, and for good reason. You know, they're going to have to raise their level of play. There's a lot of good teams that are going through the qualifying process. Question is, are we going to see Lebanon there? The Lebanon went 5-1 in the first round. But when Lebanon played in the first round, the teams that they played, they beat India twice, they beat Jordan once, and they beat Syria twice. So 2 wins over Syria and 2 wins over India. No disrespect to those countries, but those are teams that you would expect Lebanon to beat, and to beat handily. So now they're facing a far tougher round. And you could argue that China is probably, or could be, the weakest of the teams in this new round for them, because they will also have to play Korea, and Lebanon will also have to play New Zealand. So this game against China tonight for Lebanon, it's not a stretch to say this is a must-win for them, because they know they're going to need a couple of wins to clinch that spot. And you know, New Zealand are moving from strength to strength right now. They won today against Syria. They are 6-1. But Jordan have already lost, kind of illustrating that point, to Korea. So they suffered their second loss. Anyway, second half is underway. Zhou Ping starts things off for China, missing with a three-pointer. Saud. Shamoon drives in. Oh, $1 million move, but 5-cent finish. And that's what happens. Answering at the other end, number 20 for China, Ren. Three-pointer and 3-point lead. Ibrahim loses control of the ball as he crosses midcourt, and China explode quickly, and all of a sudden it's a 5-point lead. And Lebanon must feel like, gosh, we're starting right back to where we started from. We did great work to claw ourselves back into the game, to even take the lead briefly, and here we are down by 5 points. China have started better in each of the quarters. Majok can't catch it. Now China in the open floor, and Shamoon picks up the foul. And Shamoon should have hit that layup, that attempt that he had. I tell you what, he's got to be careful how he commits. That's clearly he's trying to stop play. He's got to play the ball. And if he just sees the hand coming up and hitting him on the side, he might call him unsportsmanlike. Zhou Ping backs up his man, and China lead now by 7 points. Zhou Ping just took Ibrahim to school. Well, Subotic does not like using his timeouts, does he? And this is where China, again, have an opportunity. They've had a great start. They've got a nice little cushion here of 7 points. Are they going to be able to step on the accelerator, or are Lebanon going to claw it right back? And Ibrahim drives in, gets some contact, and now he will go to the free throw line. Look at this. I think they called it on number 8, Yu. Just waiting to get that confirmed. Yeah, it was on 2, excuse me. So they called it on the big man. Interesting. Nice play by El Shamoun.
Number 6, Asian.
3-point attempt. Off target. One shot and out for China. Saud drives all the way, a little bit out of control, but who cares? He has his back to the basket and scores in spectacular fashion. Look at this. Put it on the highlight reel, folks. Children, try it at home, but don't do it in the game. Of course you try that one at home. You try that one in the driveway. Who fouled down low. I'll tell you, we're going to see that Saud shot a lot. The degree of difficulty on that is pretty intense. Here was Majok reaching in and committing the foul. But the degree of difficulty, okay, it's a makeable shot, but it's not advisable to try that. 3-point attempt. And now Saud. In fact, the Saud shot basically comes down to this. If he makes it, it's a great play for the coach. He applauds. But if he misses it, he's like, why are you trying that shot? But now he's starting to feel it. Now that's a better shot. Saud with 4 quick points. And I don't know what Hu was doing. He just stood there, no rim protection. And what was Majok doing there? There was no rim protection there as well. You just walked right in. And now Ali Haidar goes in and catches the pass ahead of the defense and has a chance for a 3-point play with Ren. Yep, good call by the ref, fouling him as he goes up. Haidar with 9 points. So he's trying to get into double digits. Now the official scoring, they're saying Ibrahim has 14 points and not 16. So I don't know if they've looked back at a basket that was given to him that should have been given to somebody else. But Ali Haidar misses the free throw. And again, China had that 7-point lead. And, well, that 3-pointer from Wu takes it back up to 4. Ibrahim. Spin. Great, fantastic finish, and Haidar there for the tip-in. China have got to box out. Hu went for the block, and then nobody was there to keep Haidar away from the tip. He has 11. 3-point attempt, another one from Wu. Well, if you see your man hitting the 3-pointer, you got to get a hand in the face. He's shown you enough now. He's hit 3. And Saud drives in. Excellent work from him and gets the foul on Lee. I think he was tripped up. I don't know if the foul's on Lee or it could have been on Hu. No, they called it on Wu. Yeah, it was Wu. So he tripped over Wu, and that is 4 fouls on him. So that's quite possibly a good development for Lebanon. Get him out of the game, stop him from hitting those 3-pointers. And Saud makes the first free throw. So he's come to life finally here in the 3rd quarter. I mean, he has got to score for Lebanon. If he starts scoring, ideally from the perimeter, it's going to open things up inside because they're going to have to guard him. But he's been doing all of his damage on penetration and drives. And so it just makes 1 of 2. So 5 points for him. Who gets it over to Lee. Now Yu, who's checked in for Wu, has it. He gets it into Hugh, and Hugh travels. Watch his feet, catches it. Yep, he just kind of shuffled. He kind of had like a little jump. Watch, he catches it, and there. He jumped with both feet before he started making his move. Festive atmosphere here in the Zook Michael, and with Majok called for the charge, that's gonna spoil the party. Look at him. Who held his ground and took one for the team here. Ooh. It was the right play, but Majok just did not react well enough to Hugh slipping in there. Lee passes it out to Macken, who's in the game now, number 13. Who puts up a long one, hand in the face. As the shot clock winds down, ball goes out of bounds. Rustam back in since first time since getting the technical called. And Lee is going to take his seat. So Ren comes back in, number 20. And Rustam, don't forget, you got to inbound the ball, guys. Saud, oh, goes behind his back. A bit of razzle-dazzle from Saud here in the third quarter. And now Ali Haidar earns another trip to the line. And Yu just says, well, what can I do? I'm just standing here with my feet. Look, he gets there. Oh, no, he kind of barged into him a little bit. Another missed free throw. It's becoming a problem for Lebanon tonight. 13 of 19, 14 of 20. Ren has it. The drive. Now here comes Lebanon with a chance, and the Cedars. Oh, Saud thought he was going to get a layup. China hustled back. Great defense from Saud. Get the hand up. And again, he puts it up. Oh, and I just wonder if the ball would have gone in if Haidar had not been there for the follow. I'd like to see that one again because it looked like Saud, the ball might have gone in. Look at this. So Saud makes a great play defensively, decides to go all the way. The ball's going in. No, it was just going out, and then Haidar just could not get it to fall. And the miss, and now China are running. Three-point attempt. Air ball falls right into the hands of who? And boy, that was a break for China. And Lebanon are now trailing once again by 5 points. Make it 3 as Haidar goes in and gets the basket. So 2:25 remaining, and China have turned it over again. Well, Ferris is going to come back in for Haidar, who has been working really hard, and he's going to take a seat. Ferris really gave this team a lift in the first half. Saud shaking and baking. Over to Ferris, wide open for 3. Off the back of the iron, and who with the rebound? Oh, and Majok! Oh boy, does he say hashtag not in my house. Look at this. As a big fella should do, he needs to go down and make sure that ball's not going in. Oh, three-pointer. Thought there might be a foul. Majok brings down the rebound like a real man. Eli Shamoun now. Ibrahim over to Majok. Oh, he hits the jumper. We've got a 1-point game again. The crowd is rocking and rolling in Zook Michael. China clinging to that 1-point lead, and now an offensive foul drawn by Rustam. So Lebanon get it back and have a chance to take the lead. Who takes a seat? Foul was on Macken. Chamoun drives in, left hand, no good. And then going for the ball, a little bit unlucky. Yu picks up the foul. Ball is shot. His first free throw is good, so he ties it. And puts Lebanon back in front with the 2 free throws. Quick pass to Han, who goes in and is fouled from behind. Great pass. Well, Big Han puts China back on top now with less than a minute to go in the third quarter. What a game. Rodrigue Akel gives it to Charles Tabet. Tabet gets in the lane, loses it. Bad turnover from the point guard. Into the corner, and Makin makes it. Boy, that was a costly turnover for Lebanon. And they're punished. Now Akel. And Rustam misses with a three, and all of a sudden, Lebanon in this final minute, third quarter, have really not played well. Some questionable decisions, perhaps. And Rustam fouls the three-point shooter. So Wu will go to the line for 3 free throws. Remember, he's got the 4 fouls, but you have got to be awfully careful when you get out there on that perimeter. You got to get a hand up, but you also can't foul him, and that is just not necessary, especially with 1.2 seconds remaining. Second was good, and now it's up to a 6-point lead. And the third one is good as well. One second left. Chamoun's able to get it up. But a disappointing, you have to say, for Lebanon, disappointing final 59 seconds there. You know, they were right there. And a little bit of indiscipline, poor decisions. Maybe shot selection not good, a turnover. And China take full advantage and race back into a 61-54 lead. Well, in 3 quarters, and you see Lebanon 16 of 29 inside the arc, 13 of 25 for China. Free throws obviously are big, so it really gave this team a lift in the third quarter, and things were going their way, but it doesn't take long for all the good work to be undone. And that's what I'm sure Subotic knows, and his players, and you need to use everybody and most of your players. You got to give them minutes, but those guys that come in off the bench, you've got to make the right decisions. And just an untimely turnover. Wu's been hitting his shots, and even though he didn't that one, that was a bit unlucky. He was fouled while attempting a three-pointer. Slight delay. And remember that China have started every quarter better. So Lebanon need to get this right. They need to have the better start here because they're already down 7 points. They can ill afford to fall behind anymore. Ali Haidar. Ball knocked away. Haidar for three. And Majok gets in there, but Han boxes him out. Entry pass to Han, and the lead is 9. Good job from Zhou Ping. I'll tell you what's interesting is how Guo Ailun is one of the big names of Chinese basketball, but just hasn't really made any type of, hasn't played that much, we haven't talked about him hardly at all. Just don't know where he fits into this national team program. And the pass, well, it was about to go out of bounds. Wu tried to save it, but then threw it out of bounds. Greece beat Serbia tonight in Europe. That's a big one. Greece remaining undefeated in Europe. France fell earlier, lost their perfect record, falling at Bulgaria. Here, it's all about China trying to stay above 500, and Lebanon with Ali Haidar with that follow, Lebanon trying to improve to 6-1. As we stated earlier, they've got to play New Zealand and also Korea, which are going to be really tough games. So they got to get wins somewhere. Now the defense forces the turnover. Ali Haidar. Back outside to Shamoun. And boy, that basket has a lid on it, because it looked like Shamoun had the ball going down. Akil back to Haidar for three. Well, Haidar's really digging deep, isn't he? 19 points, and that gets it back to a 4-point deficit. China just can't seem to land the knockout punch. So Lebanon have actually started this quarter better with 5-2 run.
Okay, and after go inside. When they pass the big man, go inside like you would do now. Amir, let's they play one piece down. One piece down, okay? One piece down. Don't get the quick. Now. Very important to press him. Big man, you go.
So Shamoun takes a seat. Zhou Ping drives in. Oh, Majok just swats it out of bounds. Zhou Ping fouled first by Ibrahim, no doubt about it. Well, he's got a lot of experience in this Chinese team, Zhou Ping, but he misses the first free throw. It'd be good for China if he could really stand up, be counted here. He makes 1 of 2. Now inside to Majok, and Majok, first he had a tough job catching it, then he had to kind of get into position to go up. Look at that. Yeah, Zhou Ping from behind, then he just calmly turned and scored. So it's a 3-point game. Ibrahim picks up another foul. Ibrahim saying, listen, they're pulling on my shirt. Ball almost out of bounds. You know, talking about the experience of Zhou Ping, he was in that Olympic team that played in Rio de Janeiro. Guo as well. A lot of players in that team that are still in part of the setup, they're not here. So it just makes you wonder about the wisdom of not having these guys here getting this experience. But anyway, Lebanon forced another turnover. Well, it was a good defensive play there. So Wu was also called for a foul as he kind of lost it. Ali Haidar turns and scores, and it's back to a 1-point game. And here are the Cedars. Every time China think they're going to cut them down, the Cedars remain strong. They come back. They're rooted in combativeness. Oh, that was a tough shot. Wonderful shot by Ren. Back to a 3-point game. 6 minutes remaining. Rodrigue Ako turns. Now Majok gets it to Ali Haidar, who's been a beast. And this time Ali Haidar trying to back his way in there. And loses his footing. Great defense from Ren. And then Zhou Ping is a good support and helps up Ali Haidar. Look at this. Look at the atmosphere. Have to tell you, having been to Lebanon last summer for the FIBA Asia Cup, you have to come and visit this country. It's nice to be back. And looking up ahead over to Majok, and trying to hustle back on defense that time. Good job by Han. Back in the game for China. Here's Haidar. Boy, he's tough to stop, isn't he, once he has it on the low block. That's why he was frustrated the previous trip. because he usually comes up successful. Now Han surrounded and fouled. So Majak, the foul is called on Saud, excuse me. Coming up on the midpoint of the third quarter. Han, and they're going to count it. Yeah, Haidar, he swatted that. That's just not a smart play from Ali Haidar. He already knows that the ball has hit the glass. Might not go in. Majak for 2 points. Jump shot, he's hit that a couple of jumpers tonight. I think on balance, he's had a decent game tonight. Oh, good defense from Akil. Now to Saud, pulls up on the break for the three. Lebanon back on top. Look at him. But Amir, this thing isn't over. You got a long way to go. But this at least puts the Cedars on top, and look at the crowd get on their feet. Boy, he is in the flow, and when he is, this crowd feeds off of it, and so do his teammates. First three-pointer made on the night. He's 1 of 3. Had missed his first 2 in China. Keep getting leads and keep letting them slip. Zhou has the 17 points, and Wu, the guard, 16 to lead them in scoring. Haidar 23, Ibrahim 14, and Majak 12. Saud now has 8 points. Well, you have to say it's a vital game. I mean, it is a vital game for Lebanon. They had a great first round, but they swept India and they swept Syria. I mean, they're supposed to beat those teams. But this is a team they have to win, considering the difficulties that they're going to face down the road. And I think they know it, and I think the fans know it. It's not to say they won't win those other games, but they need to win them when they can win them. And when you're at home, you've got to win them. And the SWAT triggers the break. Ibrahim drives in and scores with the left hand. Now he's got 16 points. This is called rim protection right here. Look at this. Haidar goes up high and rejects it. Boy, he's been tremendous, Haidar. Oh, what a big-time shot from China's Zhou Peng. 20 points for him, cuts it back to 1. As cool and calm as you like. Lebanon are saying, can't these guys just let us build a lead? Now what do you do if you're Lebanon? Do you go inside the Haidar? Do you try to get some penetration? They're looking to see if Zhou Peng's foot was on the line, if it's a 3 or if it's a 2. I thought it was a 3, but they're doing the right thing. Look at those people sitting there. They've got the best seats in the house. Boy, that was close to being fouled as well. The hand was in the face. Look at this. from Ibrahim. Here you go. This will tell you. Oh! Well, there. Oh, you can't tell from that angle. I think you could tell from this angle. Unless Hugh gets in the way. Okay, here we go. Oh, he had his foot on the line. That's going to be a 2. It was just on the line. Just, yeah. That's right, Takaki. Yevgeny, tell him. But Joe, what a great shot. 19 points. That was big time. So Lebanon with Rodrigue Akel now at the controls. Saud. The follow from Haidar. He was there. He just didn't convert. Now Zhou Ping takes it down. Almost had it knocked away, but the 3! Goodness gracious! China just will not give up, and Yu puts them back in front. Rodrigue Akel takes an ill-advised 3. Nobody under there for the rebound. And now nobody boxes out as Ren goes up high for the rebound and scores, and suddenly the momentum is back with China. They lead it by 3. And Lebanon have no choice but to get a timeout. Great fight back by China. Well, you can hear Sabatic saying, no need to rush. But boy, the 3-point shot has been huge for China. They missed there, and Ren with an offensive rebound and scores with a little reverse layup.
If they push and you go inside, Amir will be open for sure. Okay, guys? We play one. We plan. Cut it to basket. In defense, same defense, okay?
China has shot it pretty well from deep tonight. 9 of 21. You see Haidar has the 23 points, 7 rebounds to lead the way for this Lebanon team. But how about China? 9 of 21 from deep. Zhou, he has 19 points. Zhou Ping. And he's hit 2 of 3 from deep. So Ibrahim, he's going to launch a 3 off the back of the iron. I'm just not seeing that as the answer. Surely you got to go inside, let Haidar post up or get it to Majok, get some penetration, get something going here. This is better. The drive, but the miss, and China rebounded. Coming up on the 2-minute mark. Yu pulls it out. China taking the time down on the shot clock to 4. And then needlessly have it stolen. Amir Saud, he pulls up again on 3. This time no good. But Ibrahim there for the rebound. He puts it up and can't knock it down. And with 1:41 to go now, China presumably would be happy to take some more time off the clock. And remembering the celebrations from Amir Saud, that's what I'm talking about. A long way to go. And great team defense to force the ball back outside. And China, with a leaning in shot from Ren, have pushed their lead to 5. Boy, at times China just make wonderful plays and difficult shots. Majok, oh boy, he is clutch from there. He's automatic, isn't he? That gets it back to a 3-point game. Majok, 14 for him. He's, look at that, 7 of 8. Well, China now content to take time off the clock. Zhou Ping inside to Hu. Wu takes a three and misses everything. Ibrahim had his hand in the face. And again, these Lebanese fans have lived and died 1,000 deaths tonight. They've died 1,000 deaths, excuse me. I mean, they just when they thought they were getting to grips with the game, but that big jump shot from Zhou Ping, which was ruled as a 2. That kind of brought China back.
Okay, listen. He's at 39. He's at 39 seconds. He's enough. Okay.
And then Yu hit that huge three-pointer with 3:27 left to put him on top 73-72. Where's Guo? I'm talking about one of the best known Chinese basketball players in the business. But it's the likes of Wu and Hu that are getting the minutes in the backcourt, as well as Yu. Wu, Hu, and Yu. Well, will they go for a three to tie it? Will they get it inside and then try to play defense? I don't think you necessarily have to panic and go for a three. You just go for a good percentage shot. And who knows, maybe even get a foul while you make it and get a three-point play. Amir Saud dribbling up high. What's the play? Majok down low. And Saud, goes up for the alley-oop. What an unbelievable play. Look at this. Is this an alley-oop pass or a shot? No, it was a shot that was blocked. And Majok, who has been absolutely sensational, comes up with his biggest play of the game. A follow-up jam. Look at this. Who thought he had the block? He did. And he was actually fouled on the play as well, and he's tied it. Crazy scenes. That could not have gone any better for Lebanon. Absolutely something out of the top drawer from Ater Majok. And he made his free throw. Boy, that is as well as Ali Haidar's played tonight. I mean, you have to say, Majok has just been clutch. And his numbers are going up as well. He has been amazing. He has been money in the bank with his jump shot. Well, you got to love basketball, don't you? I mean, this is one of the countries in the world where basketball is the undisputed #1 sport. And have they been treated to an interesting encounter, a fun encounter tonight, but they certainly don't want to leave on the back of a loss. They want to be driving back to Beirut, savoring an important win in the World Cup Asian Qualifiers. But to do that, they've got to come up here with a stop against China, which has just been very tough tonight in difficult circumstances. And can Lebanon harass them into a turnover, perhaps? Can they get them to take a bad shot, a quick shot? You know, China's going to want to take as much time off for that clock as they can. So they get the ball in to Zhou Ping. Remember, he hit that difficult jump shot. Rin has it. And Chamoun picks up the foul. That's foul number 4 on Lebanon. What you don't want to do if you're Lebanon is foul late without much time on the clock. And you also better know who you want to foul if you are going to foul. You want to play defense now, though. You don't want to foul. If it goes to overtime, it goes to overtime. You do not want China to score. You don't want to put them on the line. At least I don't think you do. And, boy, that was close. A difficult inbounds pass. And alertly, Yu was able to grab it and throw it off of Amir Saud. And Amir Saud, you could see he looked at him and said, that was a good one. You were lucky. Good quick thinking. Ren's going to inbound it now. 12 seconds to go. We're all nodded here in basketball country in Lebanon. Shamoun guarding the perimeter. Who has it? Fumbles it. Gets it back. Over to Ren and misses, and Majok has it, and we have got free basketball coming your way, folks. It's overtime as this crowd breathes a sigh of relief. So Ren missed the potential game-winning three. It clanged off the backboard and then the rim. And now this passionate basketball crowd is going to get some free basketball. Shamoun, meanwhile, looks like he might have injured himself, so he's going to get some treatment. Tabet and Ferris take him over to the end of the bench. I think it might be a calf, a cramp, or hopefully not a strain. But China, I mean, we've said it so many times. They've had so many opportunities. They've gotten up, and they just haven't been able to put this Lebanese team away. But without question, an utterly sensational play by after Majok has brought them back. These are the numbers. I'll let you digest them. Of course, the huge stat there, 9 of 23 for China from deep.
We are not dropping now. We are switching. If I say like this, listen. If I say like this is a drop to pick it up.
I'll tell you what, I really like Sabatic as coach of this Lebanon team. We've seen a bunch of them. They've changed quite a few times. And, he doesn't overreact to mistakes. He keeps the confidence of his players. And it seems like he's got some good ideas. So we're about to play overtime. Fine with me. I don't mind seeing overtime. I'd like to see some extra basketball. I don't know what time China's flight leaves, but we'll just have to hang around a little bit longer. Remember, Lebanon after this, they're going to have to travel to New Zealand. So they'll play that one on Monday. They don't want to play like 5 overtimes, that's for sure. I'm sure New Zealand are watching this game. And Zhou Ping misses. China able to knock the ball out of the paint, back out of the perimeter to get it. And now the drive and the basket. Boy, a gritty drive. And Hu has just been terrific, hasn't he? 7 points for him now. Now Ater Majok, he hasn't missed much, but I think he kind of rushed that one. That was not his best effort tonight. And Yu has it. Zhou Ping cross court to Ren. Oh, Ren goes inside and gets an easy one, missed it. Hu there for the offensive rebound, but he was fouled. Ali Haidar bit on the pump fake. Didn't foul. New Zealand played Lebanon, FIBA Asia Cup last year. Of course, there'll be some different players, and every situation is different. And obviously that one will be in New Zealand, but it does make you think, you know, they've already played their game. I guess they'll both have that long journey back home. They're back down under to New Zealand. Who makes the first one? The Lebanese fans must be thinking, here we go again, finding ourselves in another hole that we're going to have to dig out of. This packed house now is hoping Lebanon can get a basket because they are trailing by 4. I don't know what the reason is, but China just seemed to start better every time the start of a new quarter or overtime. Last quarter was the exception. 3-pointer no good. And again, China find themselves in an enviable position. But can they make it work this time? Rin, he had a chance to win it at the end of regulation, but missed the 3. Now the pass, careless, just easily knocked away by Majok. Ali Haidar gets inside, goes up strong, and goes to the line where he hasn't been brilliant tonight. And the fact that he's tired probably has a little bit to do with it. But he's 4 of 7 from the free throw line tonight, Ali Haidar. So if you're going to foul somebody and you're China, I think he's definitely the guy that you want to foul, at least tonight. And he missed another one. So now he is 4 of 8 at the charity stripe. Takes his time and makes 1 of 2. And Han, who has been a problem tonight for this team, this Lebanon team, 6 points and 3 rebounds in 11 minutes, comes back into the game. And Amir Saud reaches in, commits the foul, and then takes a shot to the neck. So you wonder about that one. Well, catch a break. He misses the first free throw. He rattles in the second. So right back to a 4-point lead. Surely Lebanon, it's the penetration where they're having success, and when they follow up, they don't score, they can follow up the miss with Majok or Haidar. Saud penetrates. Haidar decides to take a jumper, misses, and there for the follow was Rustam. Boy, that was lucky for Lebanon. I don't know why they're settling for jumpers. Haidar has done most of his damage on the low blocks. And Rustam needs to redeem himself a little bit. Remember, he had the technical called on him, then he fouled the 3-point shooter. He makes the first one. But only makes 1 of 2, so it's back again to a 3-point game. And this free throws 19 of 26 for Lebanon, 15 of 20 for China. And good defense from Majok, the MVP of the game for Lebanon. Saud for 3, fouled while shooting the 3. And Hugh will be thinking, what have I done? Wants to get a hand in the face. But, I mean, come on. You've got to be more intelligent than flying into a three-point shooter. So it makes the first one. And the second. And this wonderful. The fourth window. The fans packing the house here to watch the national team. This is what it's all about, and this is what everybody should be behind, because there's nothing like watching the national teams play in these World Cup qualifiers. There have been some amazing, amazing crowds, packed houses watching basketball. Rin takes the three, misses, and Han can't corral it, and now it goes back over to Lebanon with 2:10 remaining. But this is a special crowd. I mean, Lebanon, whenever you come here, this is a very smart fan base. They're passionate about their league, their clubs, but they all come together to support the Lebanese national team. So he drives in. Ibrahim hands it off. Haidar. And Haidar just wants to make it. So he's going to the line for an and one, and not just to make free throws where he's been struggling all night. Right decision from Ibrahim. Could have potentially passed it out to Rustam, but I like the idea that they're attacking the basket. This is where they've been most successful. If you're New Zealand, you gotta, on this evidence, you're gonna give them the three-pointer because they've only hit 4 of 25 all night. And lo and behold, he's hit both of them. Haidar took a deep breath. And in this is a situation where China start to look like they're on shaky ground and they come down and they make a big play. They hit a three, perhaps, or a two. Zhou Ping for three. Not this time. Now, you were just successful, Lebanon, putting the ball on the deck and going to the basket. Surely that is what you're going to do this time. That is your strength. Saud taking some time off the clock. Gets in the lane. Passes it back outside to Haidar. And then throws it right into the hands of who's going to drive in. Incredible. Great play by China, but silly play by Lebanon. But they come right back, and they earn a trip to the free throw line. The foul on Makan. Kalimbalke. Good hustle from Ibrahim. Ibrahim has not been perfect at the line either tonight. He is 4-5, so 80% is not bad, but they are a little bit harder to make in situations like this. Well, they were lucky they didn't call a foul on that one. Ibrahim goes to the line, tries to get the job done for his country. Both of these teams, every time they get a lead, they just can't put the other team away. And Ibrahim does not have ice running through his veins. He puts it up too hard, clangs it off the back of the iron. And got a little bit of love from the rim that time. Ibrahim makes it an 85-84 lead, coming up on the 1 minute mark. Zhou Ping, Rin drives. Oh, Rin, what are you doing? Right off to Rustam. Beautiful pass from Rustam. The drive, the follow from Rustam. Oh, that's all Rustam there, baby. He's going to get up. They're going to hustle down. Now China, are they going to attempt a three? Yes, they are. Bam! Goodness me, China. What grit. But look at the hustle from Rustam at the other end. The whiff of double overtime is in the air, folks. I mean, it is. China are just not going away. Look at this. Clutch. Zhou Ping, the veteran. Oh, no, they're not going to give it? Or they're saying they'd already called timeout? It hasn't registered on the scoring, so I think they may not have counted it. So indeed, they had already called the timeout, and the timeout was asked for by China. So the heroics all for naught, and the great hustle from Rustam. Well, Rustam redeemed himself in that sequence. Goodness me, would you look at that? What a wonderful crowd. And it's always like that. So the bad luck for Zhou Ping, his coach had called the timeout because he had hit a clutch three. 41.5 seconds remaining. 5-1 China, excuse me, 5-1 Lebanon taking on 3-3 China. But it's even Steven. Oh, the reach! Majok again! 2-on-1 break. Ibrahim drives in. 5-point lead, Cedars. No time to celebrate. China still have some time. And Majok, who came up with the steal, folks, I'm telling you, I am impressed with his play tonight. And if I'm New Zealand, you got to be aware of him. Look at this. It was finished by Ibrahim. Rustam as well delivered yet another pass. Rustam's played well here in the last couple of minutes. But that was Majok who started that break by reaching in and knocking the ball away. He has been sensational. Atar Majok. 17 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists. And now Zhou Ping at the line in very difficult circumstances makes the first one. And here's a look at the Majok foul. Yeah, no doubt. Majok has 5 steals and 2 blocks. He has plus 32 efficiency rating. And he almost knocked that one off the rim. Well, the 2 free throws have given China a chance here, but they're going to have to get the ball back. So it's a 3-point game. And Saud, who was hounded along the sideline. And it looked almost as if like 2 China players went down after being receiving elbows. Watch this. Saud. Well, he's kind of like just trying to keep his feet. What are we watching here? 89-87. So Saud has been fouled. So we didn't see the free throw that he made, but he made the first one. No, sorry, he didn't. There he is. Or are they 90-87? Could it be that they've added a point on here for China that they had, that they should have had? It was a 3 instead of a 2. Anyway, I think that's what it was. And they had not given them the 3. And now the 1 of 2 effort at the line means China can tie it. And I think very wisely, Lebanon foul and put China on the line so they can't attempt a three-pointer. Saud knows if he'd been able to make that free throw, it would have been a 2-possession game. Well, if you're going to miss one, you don't want to miss the first one, and that's what he's just done. Well, surely you got to make it. And play defense. There's a 2-point game. And Ibrahim has it. And Rustam is the man that's fouled with 7 seconds remaining. So it all comes down to free throws. How many times? And players have to make it. And Rustam's had a mixed bag tonight at the free throw line tonight. He's 1 of 2 at the stripe. He looks at the crowd and says, that's how you make it. So now it is a 3-point game. If he makes this one, you got to be smart if you're Lebanon. Don't foul the 3-point shooter. Makes both. China, they'll try to take a 3 and lean into somebody, surely. Nope. And they have somehow, Lebanon have won this game. And folks, it could have gone either way. Majak was an absolute superstar tonight. Haidar battled, and the rest of these guys, Saud, Rustam, Ibrahim, Shamoun, Akil, Faris, all had big roles to play, or important roles to play. They have survived. This was a must-win for this team. I think they knew it. I think this crowd knew it. They'll get confidence. They will now hit the road and go to New Zealand in a much better mood than they would have with a loss. And with China, you just wonder, where are they? The World Cup is going to be in less than a year. It's just a year away. And they have lost another one, 92-88. Free throws, you see the numbers, the shooting numbers, the rebounds. World Cup is in 351 days, 12 hours, 48 minutes, 44 seconds. That's when it starts. Celebrations on Haidar, 26 points, 9 rebounds. Majak, look at that, 5 steals, 2 blocks. His overall contribution was just off the charts. He was plus 32 efficiency. That's a game high. That is your player of the game, Majak. 17 points. Ibrahim had the 19 points. He was the guy that was getting it done early for Lebanon. Shabadish did a great job tonight. Rustam again. So here we are. A battle of 6-1 teams on Monday. New Zealand against Lebanon. That's going to be exciting. Korea and Jordan now 5-2. And China are 3-4. Syria all the way down at the bottom of the standings. They are 2-5. The Cedars have lived to tell the tale. They had the disappointment of last year's FIBA Asia Cup, not getting to the podium, but they've answered it in the best way possible. They've come out, they've ground out some results, They split with Jordan. They lost a tough one to them at the end of the first round, but they've come back and they've won against the China team that some people will argue should have won this game. But coulda, shoulda, woulda doesn't matter. It only matters if you win. And these Lebanese fans making the heart sign. I don't know if that's to say we have a lot of heart and we're going to win, or we love you, but okay, we'll take both of those. And then you had just a true a resilience about this team tonight. And like I said, I'm impressed by Subotic. So I think this is a good sign for Lebanon. They've got to keep Majok. That was a big question mark last year at the Asia Cup. Their naturalized player, excuse me. But he looks like for this team, he's a good fit. So they will be glad with his contribution. And everybody just has to take responsibility, and you got to play with that intensity that you need at this level to be successful. And boy, it's one thing they did do tonight. They played with intensity. Lebanon gets a little bit nervous at times, and they seem to struggle coming out of breaks. And after the first and second quarter, third quarter. After the third quarter, they came out and finally played better, but then in the overtime, they also struggled. But Majok, boy, with the offensive rebound and jam late in the game, in the final minute, I think there was about 30 seconds left or 13 seconds left, and then he was fouled on that and went to the line and made it for the three-point play. That was the stuff of dreams. I mean, that's the stuff as a fan you just have to go back and replay in your mind and remember how utterly special that moment was, because that was the play that got them to overtime. And remember, China, Ren had a chance to win the game at the end. He missed a three-pointer, so the game went to overtime. And all you can say is this is a famous, famous win for Lebanon, who are getting a strong dose of home support the last couple of years. First as the host of the FIBA Asia Cup, and now as the host of some of these World Cup qualifiers. And that's what it's all about. The Chinese fans, they took the trip here. There were moments, many of them, when they thought they were going to win it. But there were some big plays. Here it is. This is the play of the game right here. And he was fouled on the play, and he made the free throw. Then he came down, tried to stop that, and he didn't. The big fella liked the contributions from Majok tonight. Outstanding stuff from the Cedars tonight and China. What an entertaining game it was. So Lebanon again improved to 6-1. China dropped to 3-4 after this result. 92-88. Lebanon win it. And both these teams are now going to have journeys. China will go back home and get ready for Jordan. Lebanon will hit the road and take the trip to New Zealand. So that's it. Thanks for watching, everybody.